friends, welcome to my channel, Coke and Diamonds. My name is Natalie, and today we are doing my favorite video of the month, my month in review. In this video, we're gonna go through all of the diamond paintings I completed, my current diamond painting whips, my diamond painting plans. We're also gonna look at any pixels or adult colorings that I might have completed. Spoiler alert, I did have a finished color page and some finished pixels this month. I'm so proud of myself. Plus any whips with those, and yeah, future plans going forward crafting wise. So let's get right on into it. Oh, before I start, I do have one mystery kit in here that is a whip. I will give plenty of warning before I show it, and I will show it at the very end so that anyone who does not want to be spoiled will not be spoiled. So that's this kit that is turned over all the way at the back here. So don't be worried about any spoilers in this video for any mystery kits. All right, so let's talk about diamond painting completions. So this kit right here, this is Bella Notte. This is from Diamond Art Club, and it's Disney licensed from Lady and the Tramp. For those of you who do not know, Lady and the Tramp is my favorite Disney movie. And my sweet, sweet friend Tiffani from Diamonds at Tiffany's got me this kit for my birthday last year. I love it so much. I love it so much. I am planning on sealing this painting and mounting it onto a canvas or a board or something because I would like to hang this up in my house. I just love it so much. I started this kit on July 1st, 2025. I didn't finish until April 2nd, 2026. Reason being, I was using this kit as the kit that I took back and forth with me when I went to visit my mom because the storage was easy to travel with. It's a pretty small kit. But at the beginning of April, my plan was to get through my older whips and start some new kits. And you will see as this video goes on. If you watch my vlogs, you already know the chaos that has happened with that plan. But that was my plan at the beginning of the video. So I wanted to focus in and get my whips taken care of. And so I got this baby done. I loved everything about this kit. I had zero issues with anything. Like the drills were great, the glue was great, symbol clarity, all of the usual suspects with Diamond Art Club were all really good. The color blocking in like her ear, it almost took me out a little bit, but I just love the image so much that I didn't really care quite as much. I did single place most of the Tramp here because he's my favorite character, and so I wanted him to be perfect. But I just really, really love everything about this kit. I think it turned out so great. The render of like the stuff going on in the background, like the alleyway, is so good. Like it is so good. So highly recommend this kit if you enjoy a good Lady and the Tramp situation. This was my 7th finish for the year and my 99th finish of all time. And that brings us to finish number 100. This is Hugs for Hiccup by Dakota Dateweiler. I found this kit on a D-stash with the help of my friend Alyssa from the Diamond Painting Accountant, and I was so excited to have this kit in my stash, and I was so excited to save it for kit number 100. This was the only kit I would say that was like a unicorn for me. I believe this kit only had one run, and I waffled on getting it, and then when I decided I wanted it, didn't have it. My bad. You know, that's how it be sometimes, but I got it on a D-stash. It was my first D-stash experience. It was a really good one. I had no issues, and I got the DP with Sparklers enhancement set for this kit. So this was my first time using a DP with Sparklers enhancement set. I do have a few other sets from them, and they will not be my last. It was so much fun getting to add the extra bling into this kit. So I'm gonna pull this up a little bit so you can see there's like some crystals in his eye right here. Those were all added. There's 2 different shades of like sparkler crystals. 2 or 3? Yeah, 2. And then there's some in like his fur here. There's some glitter drills, like chunky glitter drills in her hair. There's also crystals added into her hair. There's some stuff added into this clock pendant. She's got a fancy earring. These were the ABs that were charted into the kit, but then the yellow are crystals that were added in. It's just, it was so fun to do. And the DP with Sparklers website was very easy to order, very easy to like work with once I got them. Lisette from Lisette Crafts and Tells just did a whole like series of ordering the enhancement set, putting the enhancement drills on it, and then finishing the kit. So go check her out. I'll have her linked below. Go check her out because she really goes in depth with the ordering process and experience with that. And I highly recommend, especially if you're somebody who has never enhanced a kit because you just don't feel like you have the creativity to do that. That's fully me. Like, I don't have creativity to do that. Like, that's why I like to diamond paint, because it tells me what to do. So that was it was a very fun experience, and I cannot wait to work on another enhancement set from DP with Sparklers. So this kit I started on April the 3rd, 2026, and I finished it April 14th, 2026. It was number 8 for the year, number 100 for the of all time. And I used this to participate in the Dakotathon, which was hosted by, actually it's still going on. It goes on till the end of May. It's hosted by Carra, the principal painter, Alyssa, the diamond painting accountant, Rochelle, and what's her channel name? I think it's Bling It Up. Bling It Up. I'll have her link below. I think it's Bling It Up. And Brandi from Mystery Diamond. The 4 of them host this event. And I've never been able to participate before because I never really had a Dakota kit, although I've had a very long-standing Dakota whip. That's neither here nor there. But I was able to use this kit to participate in that event, which was fun. And this was also the first kit that I finished in the new challenge that my sweet friend Nicole from Shire Shenanigans started, 26 for 26. So that's where we get into the chaos of my future plans. But before we talk about that, actually, yeah, we'll talk about it now. So basically, Nicole is insane, and I love her so much, and I'm insane, and together we are just pure chaos, and this challenge is right up my alley. And I guess this was something that came over kind of from cross stitch, and it's basically like at the beginning of the year, whatever year you're in, so 2026 is 26, next year it'll be 27, etc., etc., you do that amount of starts. So this is we were in April when she came up with this. So it's like, what if you could have 26 whips all at the same time? That is the chaos I've been waiting for my whole diamond painting life. You hear me? Y'all know I love to whip on my whips. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna jump into this chaos. Forget my plans to get all these whips done. I'm just gonna whip on all the whips. And my whips are gonna be whipping. This kit was part of that, but it's finished now. So this is number 1. So now I have 25 whips that I still need to finish for this 26 for 26 challenge. But this was my first official finish for 26 for 26. Okay, before we get into my diamond painting whips, let's talk about my finishes for my other crafts. I had one coloring finish, and it's this baby right here. This is Max from The Little Mermaid. It's Eric's dog. This is a Disney Mystery Color by Number book. I finished this kit. I worked on this on my lunch break at work, and it took me 2 days to do it. I love it so much. I think it turned out so good. I do not color the part that is white because I feel like it smears the colors around it, and like the page is already white, so I don't feel the need to do that. So in case you're wondering like why these lines are so dark, it's because there's nothing over it. It's just what the page was. But this is Max. This was my only coloring finish for the month of April, and I'm okay with that. I was gonna color today, but I really didn't feel like it. So I'm hoping to have more coloring whips or more coloring finishes next month. Because I do enjoy coloring on my lunch breaks at work. It is a really good like kind of reset in the middle of my day, especially office days are just kind of hectic. I do this in the office. So office days are kind of hectic. I'm exhausted. And so it's a nice little reset in the middle of my office day to kind of keep me going. So I do hope to have more coloring progress or finishes next month, but we shall see. You just never know where the wind will take me. So that was my one and only coloring finish. I do not have any coloring whips at this time. And Pixyls. Okay, I finally finished this Pixyls. I had been working on this kit for a long time. There are 2 sheets with this, and I had finished the first sheet in 2024, I think 2024. Was intending to do this one Christmas 2025. Didn't finish it, so here we are. But it's finished now, so this was my first finish. And then I pulled out this one. This is called Dog's Playtime, and these are all stickers. I love the little like poop. That's so funny. This is Zero, Mackenzie's dog. Mackenzie is Dragon Wing Diamonds. And this is Biscuit right here. I just think these are so cute. And then I did this little freebie sticker. It's one of the freebies that sometimes she'll send like little freebies, and this was one of the freebies. So then I did that. I was really in my Pixyls era, okay? So while we're on Pixyls, I do have 2 whips for Pixyls, and then we'll get into my diamond painting whips. So my first one is my first like bigger canvas situation, but it is more so a partial. So I did this like plant right here, and then the little penguin sitting on the friend's couch, and I still have all of that white left to go. I'm just kind of working on this whenever the mood strikes. This is going to be more of a longer term project because you don't get the same satisfaction like as I do with the stickers. I don't know. I mean, it's okay, but it's just not like, I don't think the canvases are for me. I think I much more prefer the little individual stickers. So we have that. And then my other whip is a sticker, and it has this little car right here. So it's going to look like that. And that's how much I've gotten done. So and this one is called Hover Car. So a few months ago, she used to have a bunch of like one-off stickers that you could get like this, and she discontinued them all. So I still have a huge amount of one-off stickers because I went a little bit nuts and bought like all of the stickers. And so I'm trying to work through the one-off stickers. This year would be nice. I don't think it's possible that I finish all of the one-off stickers that I have this year, but I am enjoying working on Pixyls again, and I am going to try to make time for Pixyls more going forward. I'm back in my Pixyls era. Okay, those 2 are out of the way. Let's get back to diamond painting. So I'm participating in the 26 for 26. So what does that mean? That means I got to start a whole bunch of whips, right? Because when I started this, I think I only had, going into April, I had 7 whips. I finished Bella Notte, so that took me down to 6. And I started and finished this in the month of April. So I had 6 whips, and I need to get to 26. So I essentially needed 20 more whips. Okay. So let's bring in my year-long project. I'm going to zoom you out so you guys can see, but I still don't think it's all going to fit in frame. So this is my year-long project my semi-year-long project, because I didn't start it until April because there are only 9 cats. But essentially, in case you're new, this is Kitty Cat by Jeremiah Ketner. I got this from Diamond Art Club, and I am going to do 1 cat every month for the remainder of the year. Let me pull it up so you can see the rest. So there, I'm sorry about that glare. The lighting is terrible in here. But I'm going to do 1 cat every month for the remainder of the year. So this should be finished in December. So this is my year-long project. Now, I will say, having worked on this baby right here, these are all like 13 facets. So this kit, I think I got in 2023 or 2022, but it was before they transitioned to the 20 faceted pointy top drills. So these are nice. Like, they feel really nice. Ooh, I love it. But this is a lot of confetti. This is a lot of confetti. So it took me a lot longer to do this square. Plus it's a huge, I mean, this is a pretty big section. It took me a lot longer to do this than I expected it to, but now I just know going forward. So every month I'm going to start with this just to make sure I get it done for the next month. So this cat is small, right? So I'm just going to follow this line and make it the same size to get this extra stuff that's down here, because otherwise that would just kind of never get pulled in. So that's my plan with this cat, because this cat is much smaller than this one was. So this is my first whip that I made progress on. I'm not going to show all of my whips in this video. I'm only going to show whips that I made progress on. So all of these are going to be new to you whips, because I don't think I've shown any of these in a month in review yet. But I will do another whip parade in April, May, June. In June to show you all of my current whips. So just so you know. Okay, so this is my first one. This one you'll see every month because I'm going to work on one every month. So you'll see this one every month, ideally. My next whip is this little baby right here. This is Sugar Plum Moo from Mystical Dream Diamonds. The artist is Mariela Rinaldi. Oh. This is a 30 by 30 with round drills, and I started this one like last weekend. I did one section. I am thoroughly enjoying this kit. It is a ton of confetti. It is a computer render. It is very pixelated, but honestly, the quality of their rounds and the quality of their squares is really good in my opinion. I really like it. Their glue is very sticky, so I have no complaints about this whatsoever. I think it is so cute, and I love the hooves. Like the hooves, I feel like are my... I just love them. Oh my god, they're so cute. So this is Sugar Plum Moo. I did do an unboxing of 5 different Moo kits. That was my last video on Thursday. So go check it out and you can see me working on this in real time and like a close-up of the specials. But this one is Sugar Plum Moo by Mariela Rinaldi and Mystical Dream Diamonds. So that is whip number 2 that I worked on in April. Whip number 3 that I worked on in April is New Horizons from Elora Paltret and Diamond Artisan Shop. So I got the first row done on this. This is a ton of AB. It is a ton of AB. It is also, as you can see, a ton of color blocking. This is a 56.4 by 79 centimeter with round drills. It's my first ever Diamond Artisan Shop, and honestly, I am really enjoying the quality. The color blocking is taking me out a little bit, but that has nothing to do with the quality of Diamond Artisan. That's a me issue, but I do think that this kit is going to be stunning. Olive wants me to hang this in her room when it's done. It is Animal Crossing fan art, and she loves Animal Crossing, so this is what the top looks like. So yeah, the color blocking of this one is a bit much, but I kind of knew that going in. I just really love the artwork, and I really love Elora Paltret's like vibe and color scheme. So I'm not mad at it. It's just gonna, so color blocking, this took me a long time because it was so much ABs. And I know there's people out there that are like, I don't care about my placement. It's about the enjoyment. That's not me. I do care about my placement. So like I could have ripped through this with my 10 placer and it would have looked a mess. And so I did not do that. The most I will multi-place rounds is 5. And even then it's not perfect, but it's better than if I would have done a 10 multi-placer. So it just takes me a little bit longer than I feel like it takes most people to do color blocking. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, New Horizons by Elora Paltret and Diamond Artisan Shop. All right, we've got one more before we get to the mystery, but we're going to talk some before I show the mystery, so do not worry. It's flipped upside down. You will not see it. So this is Night Kitsune from Jeremiah Ketner. I have done one square and I haven't even finished it. I haven't filled in this like yellow spot right here. So that's the top. So this is this is the one I'm currently working on. I do plan on finishing this row before I switch over and work on something else. The color blocking in this kit is taking me out. So the Elora Paltret New Horizons one that I just showed you, I was still having fun with it, I think. This one, it's not so fun. I'm just not, I don't know. It's turning out really nice. Like, look at how shiny these drills are. This kit is from 2021. So this is part of the Refresh Your Stash challenge that Lisette is doing. And if you've noticed, there's a Shire Shenanigans cover reminder on almost every single kit that I have because Shire Shenanigans makes the best cover reminders that you'll ever find. But look at this little duck. Look at him. Look at him. He's so cute. So go get you one. Anyway, I digress. I love Jeremiah Ketner's artwork. You saw Kitty Cat is by Jeremiah Ketner. So I do have another Jeremiah Ketner going at the same time. It's just, I feel like this one's more color blocky. So this is the third Jeremiah Ketner I've worked on. Lucky Manakaneko was much more like Kitty Cat, where the background was more splotchy, and so it wasn't so color blocky. But I think it's going to be beautiful when it's done. It's just, the enjoyment level is just not that high, but that's why I'm doing 26 whips. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. It is what it is. Next month, you should see this one again because I will have finished the row in May. And maybe my thoughts about it will have changed. I'm hoping to pull in some super confetti heavy kits as well into the rotation. So this will be a nice break from the confetti. So before I show you my mystery whip, I'm not going to show that right now. Let's talk about my plans going forward with diamond painting. Okay, so these are the kits that I currently have kitted up that I have not yet started on. There's 9 of them. Choose a Fate. I am taking to the Crafters Paradise retreat, and me and Jessica are both going to work on this kit. I have this in round drills. This came from Jada Gem Shop. This is a 50 by 75. I'm going to try not to work on this one yet because I want to wait and kind of work on that with Jessica at the retreat. So that one's not really in the immediate plans, but it is part of my 26 for 26. This is Chromatic Duet by Craftibly. This is also a round, and this kit is so much confetti. So much confetti. I actually did not order this kit. I ordered a different kit when Craftibly announced that they were going out of business. They sent me the wrong one. It was fine. I think this is going to be beautiful. It's a Shutterstock image. It's just not one that I would have ordered, but it's got a ton of specials in it. It is very confetti heavy, and it's got all my little tiny small Elizabeth wards. So I need to do this kit so that I can get my Elizabeth wards back. This one is 50 by 70, so not too big, 68 colors. So I'm excited to do that. Then we have this janked picture. This is so bad. I'm so sorry. This is Dragon Riders. This is Dragon Riders by Chrissabug. I got this kit from Jada Gem Shop. It is a 61.6 by 95.2 centimeter, and I got it with round drills. So we have that. And then we have... This is The Cat by Tummeow. This is also by Diamond Art Club. This is discontinued. The some of the drills in the eyes glow in the dark, so I think that's gonna be fun. It's only 29 colors. It's a 74 by 56 centimeter kit. Michaela requested that I start that one. And then Waiting for Santa. This is Waiting for Santa by Randal Spangler. It is a 85.7 by 50.7 centimeter, and it has 60 colors, and again, round drills. So those are all of my round drill kits. So I put them all in a wheel, and I'm going to alternate round, square, round, square. So those are my rounds. Then we have Kitchen Ducks, and again, this janky picture of the side of the box. This is Kitchen Ducks. It is a 65 by 90.8 centimeter with 59 colors, square drills. We've got Onihime, which Olive thinks this looks like Tiffani. So this is Tiffani by Margaret Morales. This is 55.8 by 70.7, 69 color square drills. The Filigree Stag. I'm actually so excited to work on this kit. I don't know why. This is not my usual style, but I love this kit so much. This is by Heather R. Hitchman. It only has 28 colors. And it's square drills. And then the other square drill kit that I have already kitted up is Witchy Greenhouse from Marigona Suli. This is a big one. This one is 65 by 91.8 centimeters, square drills. So I'm gonna put all of those in a wheel. So basically all of these are gonna be in 2 different wheels. I'm gonna alternate round, square, round, square. I'm working on Night Kitsune right now, and that is a round. So next I'll be working on one of the square kits. I want to get at least a section done on every single one of these before I pull my other whips back in. The only exception is gonna be Kitty Cat by Jeremiah Ketner, because that is a year-long project situation. So those are my plans going forward. Once I get drills down on all of those, I'm going to see what my storage options are and see about getting enough kitted up to get to 25 whips, because again, Hugs for Hiccup, that's done, and that was part of it. I am working out of baggies for one of these, and it's actually not the worst, so I might work out of baggies for some. I wouldn't want to do that on a super high color count kit, but we'll see. I don't know. But once I finish getting drills down on all my 26 for 26 whips, then I am going to put all of my whips in 2 different wheels, round and square, and spin the wheel to tell me which kit to work on, and I'm going to alternate round, square, round, square. again, with the only exception being Kitty Cat by Jeremiah Ketner. There are a few kits that I really want to get kitted up. I want to get that Diamood kit kitted up. There were 5 kits that I wanted to work on this year. 2 of them are already kitted up. So I've got 3 more I need to get kitted up. And the Diamood kit, Sticky Sweet Honey Shop by Tally Sketch from Unimade, and the Aria Illustration Room Scene, Cozy Christmas by Aria Illustration. Those 3 I really want to get kitted up. So I need to get storage for those, get those kitted up, and then we'll see where we are. I forgot to go through my logbook. Guys, I'm such a mess. I'm such a mess. I'm going to insert this clip before I let y'all go for the mystery. Yes. Okay. But I fully forgot this, had started taking everything down, and then remembered. So the segue might have been very jarring. I apologize. Here's my, let's go over my trackers. Okay. So this is my April tracker. I did not diamond paint 5 days in the month. And I think my total of days I haven't diamond painted is 16 for the year. I worked on 2 events, the Dakotathon and 26 for 26, and I finished 2 kits, Bella Notte and Hugs for Hiccup, both by Diamond Art Club. And I am going into May with 11 whips. What else do I have in here? I also have my 26 for 26 list now, and as we can see, I've already filled in the square for Hugs for Hiccup because I finished it. I still have room for 5 more to go on this list, and actually the cat's not on here, so the cat will go right here, and Steve Reed Mystery's not on here. So you know what? Those 3 kits I was talking about that I need to get up are going to be the last. That's going to be it. That's going to be it. Okay. My Lisette tracker. Guys, I finally got a green square. So I got 8 kits in the month of April. I did not buy them all. Some of them were gifts, but I got 8 kits in the month of April. I got 26 last year. That's a difference of 18. So I get a green square. I finally get a green square. I need to put in my green square right here. I'm so stoked. Next month though, I don't think I'm going to get a green square. Not because I plan on ordering a lot, but because I'm being sent a buttload of kits from a company. So it's neither here nor there. I think that's it for my trackers. I did start a mystery kit, which was one of my goals, but my goal is to complete the mystery kit. So that is one of my goals. So I am happy that I started that because that is something that I really wanted to do. Another goal of mine was to complete the 5 anticipated kits. So that's why I need to get those other 3 kitted up and going. So yeah, so those are my checklist items. I don't think I have any other ones in here. For the Year of Chaos, the kit that got picked was Dream Stars from Oraloa, so that will go into the rotation to be kitted up after I get these other kits kitted up. But I don't know the artist. I'll pop up a picture of the artwork because the Year of Chaos is still happening. It's just happening in a different way. In most chaotic fashion, it is happening in a different way. So, back to regular scheduled programming. But the next kit I'm going to show is the mystery kit. It is the Steve Reed Mystery. It's mystery kit number 100. If you do not want to see it, I have not gotten very much done on it at all. It's only like 2 bigger squares. If you do not want to see any of it, and you do not want the image spoiled, look away now. Or actually just have a good day. I'll see you later. Click off now. But if you don't mind being spoiled with this little square that I have done, hold tight. I'm going to flip this over. This kit is massive. It is massive. So let me move these. And final warning. Oh my God. I don't want to look at this through the camera because I can't tell what the image is just looking at it, but I know that the camera will like make it easier to see. So I got this one little square done. So how can I zoom this in? I got that little square done. So I really like how it turned out. I think it looks really good. It's definitely kind of a challenge to work on a mystery kit, I will say, from Diamond Art Club. I have only worked on mystery kits from Jada Gem Shop. I did one from Craftibly a while ago, other than that, I've never done a mystery. Well, I did the mystery paint gem, if you want to count that. But I got the worst headache in the world the 2 nights that I worked on this. It could be coincidence. I don't know. But this one is definitely going to be a slower project. It is massive. This is a 97.8 by 69.9 centimeters. So it is huge. I am enjoying it. And we'll see if I continue to get headaches when I'm working on it in the future. I just know that the 2 days I worked on this kit, I went to bed with a massive headache. So I know that happens to some people. I don't know if it's because I was focusing too hard. I don't know. It could have been a coincidence, like I said, but just to let you know that is an experience that I'm having. But that's not the kid's fault. It's my own fault. So this is how far I've gotten on the Sea Gray mystery. I am excited that I finally started a Diamond Art Club mystery. And I do not know this image, which makes it even more exciting because I'm going in blind. So that's all I have for you today. Let me know in the comments, how many kits did you finish? Are you joining the chaos and doing 26 for 26? And how is it going for you? And let me know anything else you want me to know. You know the deal. Let me know all the things. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye!